Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to another pickups video. Got a bunch of stuff to share with you guys today. We got stuff from Walmart, GameStop, eBay, got stuff from my local game stores. I even picked up a few things from my work, which we just recently got in, which are pretty awesome. You guys may notice this camera angle here is a little different on the game wall, a little different portion of it. I'm normally down that way a little bit more. However, I recently rearranged the game room. Now this game wall here, it stayed the same, haven't really changed at all. But the rest of the room is now completely different. The TV's moved back to where it was when we first moved in. The couch has been moved. The other couch we got is moved, and I got bookshelves moved over where the other gaming shelf was, full of DVDs and collectibles and stuff like that, which I will be doing a new game room tour here in 2020 because my last one was in 2018. So you guys will get to see the changes that I've made in the game room, and I really like it because it just gave us more room in here. The open living room really opened up because where the couch was before was in front of this gaming wall here, and the TV was on the other side. And because of that, when we had the sliding door open, it would block the airflow, on a nice cool night, and it was keep the apartment would get hot and stuff, and it just didn't work out well, and it just felt a little like claustrophobic. So I decided to finally move the game room around. It took a few hours. I did this at like 2 in the morning as well when I got home after work, but it's all set up nice and ready to go. So I just got to do a little bit more cleaning up in here, vacuuming, that kind of stuff, and then I'll film that game room tour video and share with you guys the new game room look. But you guys may notice a few different little angle changes here, that now that I have more room along this wall, I can actually move the camera around and have a little bit different background as far as the different games on the wall. So you guys may notice that little bit difference in different videos, but I just want to let you guys know about that. So first up, we'll get started here with the one thing that I got from GameStop, and I got this back on, I believe it was September 20th. Got it brand new for $60, and that was Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Nintendo Switch, which I'm a big fan of Mario. That was the very first game I ever played, was Super Mario Brothers for the regular Nintendo that my cousin had. Her and her boyfriend lived together. They used to babysit us when I was 4 and 5. And they had a Nintendo there, and that's what I played. And so I've been a huge fan of video games and of Mario. And these 3 games that it comes with, I have played over the years, and I own them, obviously. But you've got Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. Now, they're not like 100%, like not the big remakes or anything. They basically just like ported them over to the Switch with a few little like updates to the graphics, a little bit HD upgrade, but nothing like massive changes to it. But it's really fun, and it's a great way to play these games, especially if you don't own them for the original consoles, especially for Mario Sunshine, because it's such an expensive game. It's like $70 or $80 by itself now. Mario 64 goes between like 30 to 50 bucks here, and Mario Galaxy is about 20 bucks. So it's a great little savings, but you get 3 wonderful games, 3 wonderful 3D adventures of Mario, and highly recommend you guys get this if you have a Nintendo Switch. Such a fantastic game. I've only been playing Sunshine so far, but I have checked out this Mario 64 and Galaxy. Really fun games. And since I pre-ordered at GameStop, I got these little Joy-Con skins, and for the little holder that the controller has. Now, since mine has a cover already on it, I don't have any need to open these up, so I'm just going to keep them as a little collectible. But I like that. I thought it was neat. Definitely happy to get Mario 3D All-Stars. If you got a Switch, definitely should pick that up. Wonderful game. Alright, where do we go to next? I guess we can go to stuff from eBay. Now, this first game I got, I'm a huge fan of this series. I absolutely love this series. I've been playing it ever since the very first one on PlayStation 1. And I did not own any of the Japanese versions of these games. And I figured, I got to at least get one of them for the collection. And that is Warriors of Orochi, but the Japanese version of it. And it's really awesome. Really like the cover art on it. I like the way the Japanese letters are on there. I like the spines that they have on it, and then the back's really awesome. And this is in really, really good condition. And I got this for like I think it was like $15 or $16 shipped. And I really like that their PS2 games have that silver like see-through look to them, which is really cool. So huge fan of this Dynasty Warriors series, the Warrior series in general, your Samurai Warriors, all that kind of stuff. I love those hack and slash games, so I definitely had to finally have a Japanese version of the games for me. This came from a local seller here in the U.S., so I didn't have to import it from Japan and wait for the long shipping times, because now, due to COVID and all that kind of garbage going around, shipping times have been extended, especially if you're getting stuff from overseas. So really happy to add that to the collection. Next up, I got some PSP titles. Got a copy here of Medal of Honor Heroes 2. Got this for $9. And what really sucks, though, is I've been looking for this game forever locally, and I finally said, you know what, I'm going to go on eBay and I'll find a copy and buy it. And I did. And then literally the next day I went to the game store after I ordered this. Of course, they had a copy come in, and it was only $5, so I had to pay $9 for mine, but, it is what it is. But it is complete and in good condition. And I had the first one and I played it and enjoyed it, so I definitely wanted to get the second one. And I'm still working on my goal of building up my PSP collection. However, when it comes to collecting stuff for handhelds, I like them to be complete. My Nintendo DS, my 3DS, PSP, I'm going to be getting a Vita here soon. I want them complete. I got just something about them. I don't like them loose. I don't care about like Game Boy or Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance games. Those games can be loose. I can print out my own covers for it, and because they came in cardboard. But ones that came with little cases like this, I just have to have the cases for them for my collection. So I don't like picking them up loose, because there's tons and tons of loose PSP games at my local game stores, but I don't like picking up because they don't have the case and they don't have the manuals. So for me, I like to have them complete, just like my disc-based stuff. Like, it has to be complete. That's just one of my pet peeves when it comes to certain handhelds. They have to be complete. So happy that one was. And then I also got another one. This is a pretty rare one to find for PSP, and that is Warriors Orochi 2. I had a hell of a time finding this. None of the game stores have it, other 40-plus locations. And even on eBay, it can be tough to find a copy. I found one for a good deal. It was only $17. And it's like brand new. Like, it just has that new feel, had that new smell to it. It's complete. I don't even know if this person even played it. Like, that's the nice condition that it's in. So happy to have this, because I do have the first Warriors Orochi on PSP, and now I've got the second one. Of course, I've got these on the Xbox 360, but I wanted to get the PSP versions because they are, be downgraded versions of the games, and sometimes there's little small details, a little bit difference to the way the games play sometimes on the handheld versions. And so I wanted to get that so I could try it out. But that was a great find. So happy to finally have that one in the collection. And then next up, I got some more official Xbox magazine issues for my collection. Now, these are the special issues. Now, occasionally, they would release a special issue that's not tied to the regular run of, your January and your February, your regular monthly issues. They had 13, so some of these were special issues. And they can be difficult to find because they had smaller print runs. And generally, people that were subscribers would sometimes get them, but not always. Usually they would just have them at newsstand, retail issues that you had to buy. So the first one I got here, it was only $9, was the Ultimate Xbox 360 How-To Handbook. And it's in really, really good condition. Very minty. So very happy to have that issue. Got another one here for $9.99. And it was the Ultimate Guide to Halo 2. So that's really cool. I didn't even know that this one existed. I just happened to see that my buddy, the Pirate Pimp, got one. So I thought, hey, cool. Don't have that one. Better look for it, see if we have an eBay. And I found a seller who had a bunch of them, so I grabbed one. Also in really good condition. Has all kinds of information about Halo 2. And I was a huge fanatic for Halo. Halo's actually what made me fall in love with the original Xbox. And I remember going to the Halo 2 midnight launch. I was number 20 of like 300 or 400 people. It was an amazing night. I was there from 8 o'clock until midnight. Had a blast. It was fun. So this would have been a really cool book to have had when I was, huge into the Halo 2. I played it all that night. So I was happy to get that for the collection. Definitely want to thumb through this and see what's in it. Definitely looks really fun. Next up, I got, this was a little pricier, about $22 ship, but it's a pretty uncommon magazine, and that is the Official Xbox Magazines Present Zombies. Your Ultimate Guide to Gaming's Undead is here, the Collector's Edition issue from May of 2009. So very cool. I was looking through a little bit, just all kinds of different zombie stuff. I really like the cover art on it. But it's another one of those special issues, and I've only ever seen this one that was on eBay for that $22. Otherwise, I've never seen another one. I knew it existed, but I have not had any luck finding it. Of course, locally can be tough because the game stores don't really have too many gaming magazines. And lately, the half-price books, at least up in this area, don't have it. Now, usually when I go to Columbus, which is like 3 hours south of here, they have a lot more half-price books down. They got like 5 of them. They have a lot more issues down there. It just seems, because it's such a huge city, There's just much more easier to find magazines and stuff, but not here. So I was so happy to get this on eBay. Definitely love adding these to my collection. And then I got one more magazine, and this guy really packed well. This seller was awesome. He has this in a bag. He had it in a box. Then he had it in another box. And then he finally had it in a third box. So this thing came quickly, and it was packed well and didn't get damaged at all. So this dude really knows what he's doing. So he must be a collector himself. And that one here is the Ultimate Guide to Xbox 360 Achievements. And another one from the official Xbox magazine. It's in this nice little protective bag that I saw he had. And I actually am thinking about getting a bunch of these bags, and so that way I can protect all of my magazine issues because I do eventually want to get them out. I can put them on the shelf, and this will help them from rubbing each other, getting dirty, that kind of stuff. Especially my more pricey issues, I definitely would like to look into getting these bags because I can't imagine them being too expensive. And this one I think was about $8 or $9, so that's awesome. I actually have one more issue coming. It's just taking forever because it's media mail, so you guys will see that in the next pickups video. But so happy to add some more of these issues. I'm really getting close. I think I need like 9 of the regular issues for the regular run set, and I'll have the full set. It's really sad, unfortunately, that they did get rid of the official Xbox magazine, but I still have plenty of those special random issues out there. I'm sure there's more that I don't know about, and I'll keep working on that goal as we continue here. So that was awesome. Next, we'll go to some strategy guides I got at the local game store. First one here I got was $6, and that was Donkey Kong Country, but this is for Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Advance, which is really cool. And I actually just recently brought this from home, and so I figured, this would be a great companion piece for that, so happy to get that. Next up I got here is a copy of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and I got that for $10, which I love this game on the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, but I didn't have the strategy guide for, which I'm surprised I never picked it up. So I needed to get this because I want to 100% the game, get all the secrets and stuff, and not have to look it up online, because I am old school and I like strategy guides more than online videos and stuff. It's just something I like, being an older gamer, I like stuff that I had enjoyed as a kid, so I love strategy guides. I love holding them, I love the feel of them, like, the smell of them, everything, I just love strategy guides, so had to have it for the collection. Very happy with that. And the final one I got, and this one was a great price, it was only $8, and it was Xenoblade Chronicles X, but this was the collector's edition guy, which I do have this game, I do like it, but I wanted to get the strategy guide for it because it has all the secrets and everything in there, and I just love these hardbound books. And it even has this little Xenoblade little cleaning cloth, so that was kind of cool to get. So very happy to have all that stuff, so that was great. Next up, we'll move on to some games from the game store. I got some PlayStation 2 titles here. First couple ones were cheap. I have a copy here of Soldier of Fortune, the Gold Edition, and I saw this in my buddy Dean over Escape to Gaming's channel, and I can't believe I didn't actually have it. And he said the story on this was really fun, so I wanted to try it out. It was only $3. And it is complete. Next up, we have another racing title. You guys know I love my racing games. Monster 4x4 Masters of Metal. And this one was also only $3. So you get to race around with big, giant monster trucks. And it looks really cool. And you get to smash cars and stuff. And there's more than just racing. You do stunts and off-road courses and stuff. So I thought, hey, for $3, we'll try it out. Looks like it could be fun. And that one is complete. Another one here, recommended my Dean. And I have the first one. I did not have the second one, which I'm surprised because I have like almost 950 PS2 games, which is crazy. I didn't have it though. And that is Smuggler's Run 2 Hostile Territory. Another one he's been recommended to me for a while. $5. Can't wait to try it out. I've got the first one. I enjoyed it, but never played the second one. So happy to get it, and it is complete. So that was awesome. And then next we got a game I did not even know about. I just actually discovered it. Just randomly saw it at the game store. I think it was like $6. And that was Air Force Delta Strike. So it's a playing game by Konami, but with like anime characters. There's a story and everything, and you get to fight with during World War II. And it says, strap in for an epic story packed with out-of-this-world action. The fight takes to the skies in 60 distinctive missions that redefine the flight combat genre. Air Force Delta Strike gives you the largest fleet ever assembled, over 130 planes from World War II. Propel classics to the latest jet fighters. Prepare to strike The War of the Worlds has begun. So, looks really cool, really awesome. I did see some gameplay for, footage of it on my phone when I was in the game store, and it looked fun, so can't wait to try it out, and it was complete. So definitely a very cool find there. Found another racing game here that is actually really fun. It was only $7. Now, unfortunately, it was missing the manual, but it's a pretty uncommon title, so I had to grab it until I find another one. But that was a copy of Downforce by Titus, and this is a Formula One type of racer, but think of like more of like an extreme version of kind of like, you know, like the Mario Kart version of these games where they add crazy elements to the game, and the races are really fast, and they have a giant explosion and stuff, and kind of arcadey like. And I've been playing this for a little bit. Really fun game for $7. Highly recommend. If you like racing games, get a copy of Downforce if you can find. Like I said, unfortunately, it was missing a manual, and it's an older game because it has a blue back, so this is one of the original run PS2 games, but so happy to finally have this awesome game. If you're a fan of racing games, track down a copy of Downforce. Fun game. And then I got a couple of RPGs as I want to build up my RPG collection for PS2, especially now before they get any crazier priced, as they've been going up as well. This one here is, let's see if I can say this right, Micaiah Kingdom Chronicles of the Sacred Tome. I don't know if I said that right. From NIS America. So another little RPG game. Was $15 in really good condition. Somebody recently at the game store by my house traded in a whole bunch of their RPGs. Like, they had like 100 of them, and they traded them in there. And so I'm going to start slowly buying some of these RPGs that I don't have for my collection. So looking forward to trying that one eventually. And the other one I got here was Phantom Brave, another one from NIS America. Was also $15 in really good condition, and it is complete. So that dude that traded this stuff in, he really took care of his collection, and quite a few people have been trading in stuff lately. So the game stores are finally getting restocked, because back in like March and April, you know, the game stores were closed, and like people were buying stuff up like crazy. And then as soon as they did open up, I think it was either in that towards the end of May-ish, June, whenever they finally fully actually opened and had people in their stores. Stuff was just flying off the shelves, and their stores were getting emptying out, and people weren't trading stuff in. Finally, people are trading stuff back in. They're still buying stuff, but now it's back to kind of like an equal amount of buying and trading. So, very happy to get that. Got some more PSP games from the game stores. First up, I got a copy here of Need for Speed Underground Rivals, which I want to get all the Need for Speed games for PSP. I have a list of every one that was released. There's like 10 or so of them. I already have a bunch, but there's some I'm missing. This was one of them. Got this for only $6. And I look forward to playing these because these go along with the full release console versions of these games. These are kind of like companion games to those. So definitely looking forward to checking that one because I love Need for Speed, one of my favorite racing series of all time. Next up, this one was $6. I got Steel Horizon, a Konami title where you get to rule the seas during World War II. You get to, looks like there's like a kind of a strategy game playing with like ships and different stuff like that. So I'm not sure how it is, if it's good or bad. You guys let me know if you played it. But I figured for $6 we'd give it a try. And it's also like in new condition as well. So that's awesome. And the last one I got was $15, and that was Dead to Rights Reckoning, which I have all the other Dead to Rights games. Never played the PSP version. Figured I'd pick it up and give it a try because it does look fun. Love this series. Definitely can't wait to play it. It is also complete. So that was awesome. Let's see, we got one PlayStation 1 title. This was a little pricey, but it was $25, which is about retail for it. But I really like this game. I have it on the Sega Saturn. That is Crusader No Remorse. It's also on the PC. It's a top-down shooter. Pretty difficult, but it's a really good game. Like I said, I got the Saturn version, but my Sega Saturn's put away right now, and I don't have any of my Saturn games out. So definitely wanted to get the PS1 version. Finally found a copy in really good condition, too. So, happy to have that. Got one Nintendo 3DS game, and I'm actually surprised I didn't have this one. I keep passing it because I thought I did. And that was Kirby Triple Deluxe for the 3DS. I got that for $15. Love Kirby games. Do recommend Kirby games if you have anybody in your family that's new to gaming, you know, because they're fairly easy titles. They're great for beginners, and they're just fun overall games to play, but they're not really that big of a challenge. So if you're looking for a game that's a challenge, you know, definitely don't look for the Kirby series because they're not difficult, but they're great for beginners, and they're just fun overall. So happy to have a new Kirby title. And this one is complete, you know, because they stopped having manuals sometimes. They just put this stupid thing about getting the digital manual, but happy to get that complete. And then we'll see. So this next 2 games I actually didn't have to pay for. I have one of my buddies at the local game store here, not my one buddy that's the manager, but he's one of the other managers there, is after collectibles and that they sell at my work, like Marvel figures. And we recently got a Star Wars Clone War Trooper, something that's exclusive to my store, and he told me they're really hard to find, and that could I pick it up for him, and then he would pay me for it when we got to this game store. Well, I found the last one we had, great condition, bought it for about $18, and I brought it down to the store, and he's like, yeah, I can pay you, or you can, you know, go around and find stuff and I'll buy it for you. And so I had a little stack of games, and he's like, you know what, man, with my discount and everything, he's like, you know what, I could pay for those 2 games. He's like, here, so you can have these 2 games, and we'll just trade them for that figure. So basically for $18, $9 a piece, I got these 2 games. The first one I got was Dark Angel Vampire Apocalypse, which this game plays like like Baldur's Gate Dark Knight's the top-down action RPG. Only thing I can tell you about it, though, is there's really no story. As soon as you start the game, it just turns on. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail because I got to play this some more, but I'll talk about it in one of my weekly playlist episodes and let you guys know my thoughts on it. But I saw it online, saw people playing. I just had to finally have a copy. I had to have them actually order it for me, and they did order it, and it came in just a few days, so I was happy to get that, and it is complete. So I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it in the next weekly playlist video that you guys will see. And the other one I got, really happy because I want to get this for original Xbox, and I didn't even know that they had made another, you know, they re-released this game, and that was Metal Wolf Chaos XD for PlayStation 4, because now they have this was an exclusive on the original Xbox in Japan, and I want to get that for my collection. It's just really expensive, but definitely looking forward to being able to play the PS4 version. From Software game. Very cool little mech shooter. You play the President of the United States. Just a crazy like story and everything. But it is complete and really awesome. So that is cool. I can't wait to play this. I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts on this in a future episode of the weekly playlist. But so happy to have that. And then another game I grabbed there while I was there was $25, and everybody's told me, you know, you got the PS4, man, you have to get this game. It's amazing. It's amazing. You got to buy it. So I finally did. That was a copy of Marvel's Spider-Man. This is the Game of the Year edition that has a code in there. I don't know if it's been redeemed or not. My buddy didn't know or not, so I'll have to try it and see if it is. Sometimes I get lucky. Actually, I've been getting quite lucky with codes used at stores. Like most people don't here, at least, don't really redeem them. So I'll have to redeem the code and see if it works or not. But otherwise, I finally have a copy of Spider-Man. Looking forward to checking this out. I know the graphics on it are amazing. And I recently saw like the PS5 graphics for it with the ray tracing and everything. It looks like it's going to be even more amazing, but just I have to get the original version, so looking forward to checking out Spider-Man. Next one is one that I've wanted to get for my day one collection. It was only, I think it was only $5, and that was Rise, Son of Rome, but this is the day one 2013 edition. The nice little holographic cover. It has all the little extra inserts and stuff in there. There's a couple other ones I want to get that go with this set. So happy to finally have that one. Been looking for that for years. But all the ones I always find, they're always beat up or they're missing the extra papers in there. And I want them complete with everything. So happy to get that. And these next 3 titles, I actually had to have my game store order because they're uncommon games to find on the PlayStation 4. So I had to have my game store order them, and they did. And the first one I got is Samurai Warriors 4, which is an awesome game. Love the Samurai Warrior series. I've actually been playing this, which you guys will also hear my thoughts about this in the next episode of the weekly playlist. Such a fantastic game. Glad to finally have it. And it was even complete with the manual, because my buddy that ordered these knows how I like everything complete. And so he called around to the different stores that said they had copies and asked them about the condition and had them send the best one they had. So happy to get it. And it only cost me $15, which is a hell of a deal, because online that's like a $20 or $30 game. So I'm happy to get that. And then I also got the sequel to that one, Samurai Warriors 4-2. Now, it's in a generic little DVD PS3 case, but my buddy said that he was just out of them, that I can, next time I'm in the store, he'll give me an extra blue case I can swap it out for. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. and it is complete because this one did not have like anything extra with it. And this one was only 13 bucks. So this is Samurai Warriors 4 2, like a re-release of it. I'm not too sure like all the differences. I know there's extra stuff in this, but it's a good companion piece for the regular Samurai Warriors 4. So happy to get that. And another one from this Koei Tecmo. This is a really uncommon hard game to find. They only had one copy in all of their stores, and they sent it for me, and that was Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. Off that Berserk anime, which I do have. It's a pretty bloody anime, very awesome. This game is bloody and violent, but it's basically that world, but with Dynasty Warriors elements, the hack and slash, which I love. So awesome. I saw this online. I knew I had to have one. I just didn't want to pay the big bucks that they want for it on eBay, because I got this for 20 bucks. So hell of a deal for that. And it is also complete with a little paperwork talking about the anime. But so awesome to get all of these hack and slash ones. I want to get all of them that Koei and Tecmo has released for all kinds of different series. Definitely have to get them. Mostly they're on PlayStation 4. You know, the Xbox doesn't really get too many of the Dynasty Warrior games. They usually get just like one of the regular vanilla versions. They don't get all the extra ones. PlayStation consoles are where they always throw those ones on. So happy to have that. And then next up, which I got thanks to my good buddy Dean. He mentioned that this game had come out recently and that it had a really small print run. My wife was so amazing, such an awesome woman. She went on her lunch break down to Walmart and picked me up a copy of this. And because we just celebrated our 3-year wedding anniversary back in September 23rd. So that was awesome. We've been together 11 years total, which love my wife, amazing woman, puts up with this crazy freaking game collection and lets, buy stuff and supports me and everything and plays some games with me. Amazing woman. And she took time out of her day on her lunch instead of eating to go to Walmart and pick this up for me. And that was a copy of Mafia, the definitive edition for Xbox One. Now, I would have preferred the PS4 version because I heard there was graphical things, but, my wife didn't remember that I had a PS4. I mean, she doesn't too big into games to know what the difference is between them, so she just saw it there and picked it up. But she did tell me that it was only at $32.88 at Walmart, which is a hell of a deal because everywhere else wants $39.99 for the copy. And I was like, I know some people when their gifts are like, oh, you shouldn't really know the gift price you get, but my wife knows that I want her to get a deal on video games because that's how I am myself. I wouldn't want her going out and buying a $300 game. If she can get it cheaper, I want her to get it cheaper. And it's fine that she lets me know. But that was a hell of a deal. So if you guys are looking for a copy, check your Walmarts. All my GameStops in the area sold out. Target, sold out. The local game stores, all sold out. There's just a few copies every store got. And that's it. So if you're looking to get this game, definitely recommend it. Now, they do have Mafia 2 and 3 remastered, but they're only a digital version of it. Now, I know in PAL territory, they actually got a 3-pack, a trilogy set of all the games remastered. But this does come complete with the game. It's got a code for the Day 1 edition stuff, the pre-order bonus Chicago pack, which is in there. Also, you can get other content just for having the game. And it's got a giant poster in there as well, which is really cool. Fun game. I forgot how difficult this Mafia game is, but I'll definitely talk more about this in my next one of the next weekly playlist episodes. But so fantastic. And Dean, thank you so much for letting me know about this, brother, because I completely forgot about this game. Remaster was even coming out, and it's definitely hard to find. So if you're looking to get a physical copy for either the Xbox One or PS4, I recommend getting it now rather than later, because who knows how this will be to find in 5 or 10 years from now when these small print runs become difficult to track down. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Very awesome. And then I got one final thing from eBay to share with you guys here at the end, but I'm also going to share with you guys with stuff I got at my local game store, the store I work at, which we actually just started getting these in. I just redid the toy section, and we now carry Mario plushes that they sell at Target and Walmart and stuff for the same price, $12.99, except I get a discount. And then we also have a rewards point program that I actually had $50 points built up, and I used that to take this off. And so for less than $20, I was able to pick up 6 new plushes. And the first one I got is a Yoshi plush with this tag. And I also took home the box that he comes in. Since I'm one of the managers at the store, I don't have to ask for this kind of stuff. I can just you know, take these little display things home because we don't really use them too often, especially on the shelves, because they just don't fit, so they just go to the trash. And I like them to store my Nintendo plushes. So this box I got here was one of them. And I got 5 more to share with you guys in the box. And another Yoshi, because as soon as my wife saw that first Yoshi, she wanted it. So I let her steal it. So I bought myself another one. I also got a cool little Shy Guy. I got a Paratrooper, which my wife stole this one too. A Luigi, which I don't have too many Luigi plushes. And another little Mario plush. And like I said, so for about under little $20, I was able to get all 6 of these with my discount and with that point total I had. So that was awesome. Love plushes. These damn things are like multiplying like gremlins. Like I swear I got one of them wet or something. It multiplies. Like you just buy one. Oh, okay, I'll just buy one. Okay, maybe 2, maybe 3. And next thing you know, you got like 50 of them and they're all over the freaking place. I just love these little collectible plushes though. Very cool. And to get them for such a great deal is awesome. And I love these boxes, which I'm going to, as we get more of these boxes, I'm going to keep taking them so I can have them for my plush collection. So that was awesome. Final thing I'm going to share with you guys is from eBay. And this is a purchase I completely forgot about back in April. Found this. I've been looking for this for a long time. It's in a little rough condition, but for the price, I think it was like $40-some, with complete with everything. I actually have it in baggies because it had that mildewy smell, like it was stored in a basement or something. And so I got dryer sheet trick that I do. But that was Mark Echo's Contents Under Pressure, Getting Up Contents Under Pressure. And this was the limited edition version. So here's the sleeve for it, which I need to clean. You can see there was some like water damage to it. But that's nothing a little cleaning won't fix. Have the metal tin, which is beat all to hell, all rusted and beat up. But I can always buy another tin of this down the road. You know, I occasionally see them, just the tin or the PS2 version or another version of this to complete it. But got that, has the foam inside and everything. It just has that mildewy smell. So I always, if I have any kind of game that has a weird odor to it, I put it in a Ziploc bag with dryer sheets, and this has been in there since April. I'm going to leave it for the rest of the year. These things will absorb the odor, and then eventually it'll just have that nice gain smell to it. So there's that. Another rare thing that come with this limited edition, almost always missing this, is the little Sharpie marker, and it actually still works. Isn't dried out or anything. It still has a smell like a Sharpie, so that's awesome because this is one of the pieces that's really hard to find in that limited edition. So happy that it freaking had that. That was awesome. Also has a little art book, which, you know, I can't really show you guys. That's another one that had the smell, but it has the booklet in there. So that was great. It also had the game, of course, which is complete. Like I said, another one that still has that odor to it, so that's why I got the dryer sheets in there. And it had the soundtrack CD or bonus CD, something that came with it. So it is complete. Everything is in great condition except for that stupid metal tin that it came in. But like I said, I can track another one down. And even if not, it kind of adds character to the game and looks like it's all beat and roughed up. So I actually kind of like the way the look it is. So even if I do find another one, it's still going to stay in my collection. But there you guys go. That's everything I have picked up recently. This gets me finally caught up again. I can get this stuff put away here in the game room. Like I said, be on the lookout here. I will be releasing a updated game room tour soon because I have rearranged the game room. I'm having a blast with my weekly playlist series. You guys have been amazing. Love interacting with you guys, sharing my thoughts on games, learning about games you guys are playing, that kind of thing. You guys want some ways to connect with me, you guys can check me out on Facebook. I actually just recently got an Instagram account and a Twitter account for my Asiansleepy stuff, just because my one buddy, the Pirate Pimp, has been bugging me for years to get that stuff. So I finally have it. So there you go, bro. You can get off my back. I finally have them, so you guys can check out those. I'll have all the links to everything in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.